Hello everybody, hello and welcome back to another Minecraft live stream. I'm back. Been on a little trip with some family, but now I'm back and I'm ready. I don't know why I'm looking so shadowy in my face cam. Sorry about that. I've got my light all the way up. I'm back to Minecraft Have Fun. So let's get into it. Hello, Mr. Electro. Hello, Caleb. Hello, Junioramic Official. Hello, Stanislaw. And hello, Marcus Muckuk. And hello, Vintages. Welcome all of you to the stream. Let's get into it. So, as promised, since we have now finished our storage system, and I have slowly been moving things into it, we will be, today, going out and going to the end, exploring the end. When butter replacing cheese on pizza. That sounds very soggy, but delicious. Isn't that basically what garlic bread is? Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I've moved a lot of stuff out. I've still got all of these chests to get through. But today is not about that. Today is about the end. So before we head off to the end, I want to... Actually, I'm going to get rid of these beacon stuff. Yeah. We need to gather up the things that we're going to want to take to the end with us. And actually, let me do this. Send it through like that. There we go. Generamic, the Italian military would get him for putting butter on pizza. You put American cheese on French fries? We call those cheesy wheezies here in New Zealand. Actually, I've got a little bit to talk about, a little bit of a catch up, because I've been away on a little family trip for a few days, and I'd love to talk about that. It's been I really enjoyed it. Went away with about 17-ish of my family. It sort of went up and down. Went over to somewhere called Waiheke Island, which is a fairly sizable island just off of the coast of Auckland, which is the biggest city in New Zealand. And yeah, I'd love to... I'm European? I am not European. I'm from New Zealand. I mean, I suppose I'm New Zealand European, but I've never been to Europe. Going to the end on day 666 is just perfect. I felt like it was appropriate. I gotta lock in for a second to remember what I need to take with me, though. So first up, I want to take a bunch of end crystals, because we have already killed the dragon, but I would love to kill the dragon again. So let me take some glass. What does it actually take to make an end crystal? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 glass. Where's your boy Bernard? Bernard's upstairs. We'll go and visit him in 2 seconds. So let's just say... Let's call that enough glass. I'm going to steal from these guys as well. Thank you, thank you. These guys have been hard at work putting all the items away. We will at some point go through and look what we might want to include in our proper storage system, and not just back at the copper golems there. I think that already raw ores and glass are 2 things. Yeah, hello Aquatic Cactus, you're meal prepping again, dicing some tomatoes while watching. Awesome. What are you making? So yeah, so glass, we're going to want some more food actually. And my beef is somewhere in the system. It'll either not have gone through yet, or guess what your favorite words are? Let me guess, are they orbital strike cannon? Do I have any beef in here? No. I was right. I knew it. How did I know? How did I know? Your cat is licking the shopping bag. Is there something in the shopping bag? Yeah, it's been a pretty eventful few days, both for me and for my country as a whole. Yeah, so on the first day of my little vacation, I left earlier than my central family, if you will, because oh, I didn't need to take that. Because my central family was going down a day late you know, when I say central family, I mean my parents and my brother. So it was sort of, they were going down a day late for an appointment. So I went down a day early on the bus, and I met up with my aunt and then some of my great aunts and great uncles, and met up with them in Auckland and caught the ferry over with them. We were the first to the house, so we got to claim. Well, we didn't actually get to claim our rooms. My aunt had already sorted that out. What game version are we playing? Playing the latest version. You're starting a chili, a tomato wraps, and a tuna casserole. Ooh, sounds lovely. What was I looking for in here again? Oh yeah, that's right, beef. Do I have any more beef than this? Do any of you have beef? You have beef. You know, I could just, you know, I'm going to take golden carrots instead, actually. That'll do. That'll do. And for, yeah, okay, so let me focus on one thing at a time here, Finley. Come on. So yeah, we'll start with golden carrots, which we need some emeralds for. Do we need to buy anything else from villagers? Oh, I need to buy some ender pearls as well to make the Eye of Enders. Anything else from villagers? I don't think so. I think that's it. Someone made a copper golem sweatshop in Minecraft. That's basically what I made down in my basement here, isn't it? Hey, they're hard workers. They're good workers, you know. Feels like I've been so long since I've been in this world. You're craving moussaka. Sounds lovely. I've never actually had moussaka before. It's a Bulgarian food. Are you Bulgarian, Mr. Electro? Or do you just like Bulgarian food? Yeah, I want to make enough Eye of Enders because I want to be able to make some end crystals to respawn the dragon. Because, I mean, we got to fight the dragon today, right? We just gotta. We just gotta. It's kind of like Bulgarian shepherd's pie. Oh, I love a shepherd's pie. But the potatoes are more dense and it's not made with lamb. What's it made with? You're British, but you love Bulgarian food. I don't know if I've ever had any Bulgarian food before. Maybe I should, though. Okay, yeah, some golden carrots. I'll grab, like, that much. And we're properly fooded up for this journey. What else do I need for the end crystals? I need to turn all these Eye of Enders into... Sorry, I need to turn all these ender pearls into Eye of Enders. And then I just need the obsidian, which I'll probably get in the end. So I think that clears us for end crystals. I want to bring over a bunch of wood as well for storage so that we can make, well, make anything we want to make. Can I, let me get, there we go. It can be lamb, but most places cheap out and just use ground beef. And whenever we use ground beef for a shepherd's pie, we call that a cottage pie. You have a cool friend that you're gonna do with your friend on an Eternus server? Cool. What's the idea? A bunch of bamboo. I think 2 stacks should be good. Correct, with beef it is a cottage pie. That used to be one of my favorite meals growing up. Between you and me, my my parents aren't the I wouldn't say a master chefs. But one thing that my mum used to make that I used to love was cottage pie. I do prefer shepherd's pie nowadays because it's I don't know. I just like lamb. In fact, I have a lamb roast defrosting in the fridge right now. One of my neighbors gave us a bunch of lamb because my dad lent him a bunch of firewood. Your fellow North Americans don't know the traditional names for things. You're high brain. Tea or coffee? Easily tea. I don't drink coffee. I only drink tea. I don't have any blaze rods. They're either still coming through the system or I don't have any. You're back, Mr. Elector? Welcome back. Should we pop to the end then and kill some blaze rods? Kill some blaze rods? Kill some blazes for blaze rods. There we go. What kind? What kind of tea? I'm partial to like a black, just like a plain black with a bit of milk in it. So like the best one for that, in my opinion, is English breakfast. High brain. Let's not get too carried away. No, I don't know what it is. I just like it's not like I don't drink caffeine because like, and it's also not like I don't like the taste of coffee. Like I like coffee flavored things, but I just don't like coffee. Like I'd much rather have, if I'm at a cafe or something, I'll have a hot chocolate. What about Rooibos? I don't know what Rooibos is. You have a normal-sized home in this server and a basement out of tough stone. I want to expand it so much that my basement is under every house of the village and under every house of your friends without telling them. That sounds like a great idea. Do I play on Xbox? No, I used to. Xbox used to be my go-to console growing up. I cannot speak English today. Yeah, it used to be my go-to console growing up. I'm not. I don't really. Yeah, don't play on it anymore, unfortunately. You're a big fan of oolong with mixed berries? Oh, now that's fancy. That's fancy stuff. Yeah, I have to say that, like, when I say that I like tea, I mean like the very, where am I going? I mean like the very British, you know, the very like British European Kiwi version of tea. Hey, Matwell, blessed in your hearts, in our hearts. What's up? What's up? Google it. It's tasty tea. Ah, it's like a brand of tea or a type of tea. Get your Yorkshire Gold. I'm quite partial to a PG Tips or a yeah, Yorkshire Gold's pretty good. You asking if you're hoping to join me? Yeah, unfortunately this is just a single player series, but you're more than welcome to hang out in the chat. You had this idea from Roblox ARGs. I'm not sure I see the connection there, Matt. I'm not sure I see the connection. I mean, I understand the reference of Wazza because it's based off of like an old advertisement. Ah, dear. You know Bulgarian? You mean the language Bulgarian? Oh, the profile picture. It's cool. It's cool. I must admit, whenever people ask me like, "Do you like my profile picture?" I find it hard to answer because it's like on my monitor, it's like the tiniest little circle, so it's really hard to make out details. But what I'm seeing is cool. It's got really good contrast between that sort of really deep blue and the plain white. Do I know Minecraft AIGs? I don't know any like well or at all. I sort of stopped following that side of the internet after MatPat retired because I realized that like it yeah, I don't know, but yeah, no, I don't really know any of that well, unfortunately. How do I get up here? Another thing we need to do before we head off to the end is repair our bow. Will we get to 1,666 subscribers today? Ooh, that would be good. That would be appropriate, wouldn't it? What about your profile picture, Mr. Electro? I feel like we can make a game out of this, trying to guess what people's profile pictures are, because I literally can't see them. It looks like a little guy with brown hair and some sort of a white hat with a little with like a lava background or something. The language Bulgarian. Oh, cool. So you're multilingual then. That's really awesome. I can only speak the one language. Although me and my aunt were talking about something the other day, and it made me chuckle quite a lot. Where, you know, whenever you forget the word for something, you know, like you're trying to come up with a word, and instead of saying saying you can't remember the word for it, if you don't remember the word for it, you just say, I don't remember the English word for it, and then people just think you're bilingual. Do I want you to join my Twitch stream? You're more than welcome to join the Twitch stream if Twitch is somewhere you like to watch content. I'm going to tell you a story about a recent Roblox drama. Released a chat update, which literally killed games that required communication. Interesting. Is it a chat update that includes safety features? Because that's long overdue. I need your rods. Thank you. Breaking news. What's the breaking news? Ow. Ow. Let's track down a spawner so we can actually get a good amount. A kid went missing because of Roblox age verification. That's awful. The girl from a show, and it's like a cat version of the character. Ah, cool. Where you go, I go. What you see, I see. That's cryptic. And like a prophecy. In the Roblox chat update, you need to verify your face scan, which ran on AI, which guessed many players' age wrong. Young players guesses as old, and old players guesses as young. Ah, sounds similar to the YouTube feature that came out not too long ago. At least in some countries. While I'm here, we may as well kill a few wither skeletons as well. Just while we're looking for blazes to kill. The unstable SMP is a scripted SMP for storytelling. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. These days, Roblox is mostly AA slop. I haven't played... Roblox comes up so often in my streams, but I haven't played Roblox in, like, many years now. But I think it is not a great platform, in my humble opinion. If I had a kid, if I had a little Finley Jr., I would probably not want them to be going on there. Let skeleton kill the blaze. That's annoying because it means that I didn't get looting on him. Alright, can I... Yeah, I'd like to kill a few more. Roblox doesn't care about the hate. Well, I feel like they think they're too big to fail, which could be true. You know, because you got to remember that, like, Roblox, like, I'd be willing to bet that, like, 90% of Roblox's user base are people who aren't, like, active on social media, because it's a lot of young people. So they aren't seeing all of the controversy and stuff, and all of the safety concerns and stuff. Can't promise I'll answer, but of course you can ask me something, fish. Right now you're building in Minecraft while watching the stream. That's the life. Right, that's 10 blaze rods. Again, I would like some more because we want to be able to... Because we need to find... I mean, we need to re-find the end portal first because I don't remember where it is. And we need to... we need to make the end crystals to respawn the dragon. But we'll get a decent amount of blaze rods, I think. Guess what your favorite game is? Minecraft? Where is this Blaze? I hear him, but I don't see him. He's probably on the roof, isn't he? Crazy thing. We also haven't actually found a Blaze spawner. One of those would be useful. There's a decent amount of blaze up here, so we can probably dispatch them. And 18? I mean, that seems like a good amount, right? You know the brand Queen? And I can call you Cat. Gotcha. I don't know the brand Queen, at least not from name. I tell you this, a YouTuber called Schlip has arrested many bad people on Roblox, but somehow Roblox says... Actually, you're not following our rules, so we'll bet. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that controversy. Yeah, Roblox is not a safe platform, in my opinion. And I would encourage people that that if you enjoy playing Roblox, find a safer place to play video games, because Roblox ain't it. At least if you're young. You never got to see the conclusion. Did I finish digging the hole before you did? Well, I don't know when you finished digging the hole. You AFK'd it with Fire Machine? Oh, then I probably finished it before you did. I mean, we finished it within that very same stream. Okay, 21 blaze rods. That'll be enough for our purposes. Probably more than enough, even. Let's get home. Yeah, so talking about my little family vacation again. The day we got there, and actually for a few days afterwards, there was a lot of rain, which will come into something else I want to talk about later in the stream as well. Stick around for that. Actually, that's an awful thing to say, actually, considering what it is. Yeah, so, and like, you wouldn't believe it. The floors, just like a single drop of water, and the floors were like somebody's shot threw a bunch of banana peels and oil on them. Like, it was crazy how slippery the floors of that place was. So I was so afraid, you know, because you know, the first people to get there was me, my aunt, and then my great aunts and uncles, who, you know, my great aunts and uncles are all like of the older generation, if you will. So I was like so nervous the whole time that one of them was going to slip on it, which they didn't, which was good. You know, we got there safe, and yeah, and we all had a lovely time, a lovely time. Do I know the song? Oh, of course I know the band Queen. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I know that song. Right, how do I leave? This way. Right up here. Home, where are you? Where is home? It's this way, right? Yeah, it should be. I just need to get up there. Ow! Yeah, I have a few ender pearls I can spare. Plus, I mean, we're going to the end. We can get ender pearls there. Oh, no. Do I know the song Paint It Black from the Rolling Stones? I probably know it. I don't know it by name, but I probably would know it if I heard it. Is that the new F3 menu? No. This is a this F3 menu is from a mod, I think. From the better F3 mod. You play Roblox, only talk to your IRL friend on call, and barely play, and you don't really play it anymore. Fair enough. Yeah, I used to play a few games with my cousin and stuff back in the day, and you know, once or twice with friends, but now that I'm older and wiser, I wouldn't pick it up again. Ow, ow, ow. What's my favorite song slash band? I'm not actually sure. It's not my favorite. I mean, it's not my least favorite either. But has anyone ever heard of Crowded House? The huge, huge Australian band. Got a little bit of a story to tell about them that I only just heard the other day. Why do you have gloves on? I don't actually know where we are, by the way, guys. Did I read your previous message? And also Roblox said that Schlepp is taking the law into its own hands. Yeah, like, if Roblox can't moderate their own thing, then they shouldn't get mad when other people do. Right, I would understand them not liking him doing that if they did it themselves, but they aren't. So, checkmate, Roblox. Where is my portal? Pop rock and new wave band. Yeah. There's a story that I just heard of my my great aunts. Apparently, my great aunts know or knew the parents of the people who founded Crowded House, and one day they were having dinner with them, and you know they were sitting around the dinner table, and the conversation came up, right? Like, how are your kids doing? And you know the parents of these Crowded House people, you know, they were a bit humble, and they were like, oh, you know, they're doing pretty well with their music, you know, and and one of my great aunts was sitting there, and I have an uncle who can play the guitar. You know, they're not like a professional musician or anything, but they can strum the guitar. And she was like, "Oh yeah, my nephew plays the guitar," and it's like, and it was like, and her twin, my nan, was just kicking her under the table because that's the equivalent of like going up to the, you know, I can strum the guitar a bit. Dear. My stream's lagging. Let me check if that's on my end or your end. Hopefully it's on neither of our ends, but oh yeah, look at that. YouTube is not maintaining enough video. Why is that? Why is that? Bear with me for 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. I don't know what's causing that or how to fix it, to be honest. I'm sorry about that. Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, is it back now? Why is this happening? Okay, let me know if it continues, guys. Let me know if it continues. You're dealing with 5 pounds of minced garlic? Oh, you're portioning it into smaller amounts. Okay, I thought you were using it all in one go. Phew, it's like, how much food are you making? Hey, welcome back, Matt. Have you ever listened to Avicii? Not that I know of. Oh, wait, hang on. I will need some ghast tears as well. Let's run up to the farm and gather a few. Do we need anything else from the farm? I don't... Or any of the farms? I don't think so. I just blanked on what... Oh, wait, gunpowder as well. We should also grab some gunpowder. Hey, Bradley Stacy, welcome back. Of course I remember you. How's it going? Did I read your previous message? And they claimed they own the patent of a monster catchers, even though many games did it before Pokemon. I don't know what you mean. Pokemon's tried to... I know that Pokemon's tried to, at least I think they have, tried to, copyright that kind of thing. Hey, Big Latio, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Good to see you again. Alright, so we want gunpowder so that we can make fireworks. And we want ghast tears so we can make the... whatchamacallums. Three stacks? 3 stacks will be quite a lot of quite a lot. How did I break the bedrock ceiling? There's tutorials online. It's something to do with TNT and pistons. You lay out and freeze bag, then use chopsticks or butter knife to divvy it up into like small 1 by 1 centimeter cubes. Ooh, very efficient. How's the ghast farm? The ghast farm's great. We're actually well, we're there now. Gathering up some gunpowder. We'll go 4 stacks. Nah, 5. 5 will be good. Not from there, though. From here. Nope, don't escape. Do not leave. Okay, do we need anything else from up here? We've got the ghast tears, we've got the gunpowder. No. Okay. At the crossroads, don't turn left. I do understand that reference. I watched that video. It was a good video. This Vegan cat is so cute. He's black with little white dots on. It's just that sounds a bit like my dog, actually. Sounds a bit like Loki. Hey, Vegemite, welcome back. Of course I remember you. Good to see you in the stream again. There's the hole. There's the hole. Okay, that needs to be stored. That needs to be stored. What else do we need? We need to repair our bow. We've got some wood to take over. We need to turn all this gunpowder into fireworks. And then we should be good to go. I think. Hey, Monster Boy MC, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Your dog's name is Loki? That's a great name for a dog, because that's my dog's name as well. You know, I have a theory about dog names, right? And this might sound crazy to some of you, or it might sound crazy to all of you, okay? But 2-syllable names, 2-syllable names, they're peak. They just are. You know? It just rolls off the tongue, you know? Low key. You know, it has a bit of punch to it. It's not too overcomplicated. But yeah. My ADHD makes it so I don't always want to leave myself enough time to make proper meals, so it's way easy to throw something together. Fair enough. I do a lot of that when I'm at uni, to be fair. You know, I'll make a big old pot of mince to make, and, you know, freeze it in portions to make pasta or something like that. That's facts. Exactly. You know what I'm talking about, Monster Boy. You know what I'm talking about. If I ever have free time, I should listen to Avicii. He made some popular songs. Ooh, really? That's awesome. I'll check him out. I'm sure I've heard the name, and I feel like It's one of those things where like I'm not good with music, or like I'm not good with musicians, if would be more accurate. Um, so like I've probably heard a song or two of his, and I just don't know it. You know. Okay, what else do we need? So we'll get the obsidian when we're there. We'll get a bed. We'll get a bed. And then anything else? Oh yeah, of course we need to turn the gunpowder into fireworks. So bed, 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 bed. Do we have a bed back here? I'm not seeing any beds. Wool's probably another thing that needs to have a spot in our proper storage area. Bed, 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 bed. Does anyone have a bed? Oh. Just giving the copper golems a little bit of help, a little bit extra help. Hey Matt, welcome back. Good to see you. Alright, you know what? We can probably just steal a bed from a village on the way. Most popular song I can think of is AVV. Can you type the first verse of your new song? If it's appropriate, sure. I don't know if I've heard of The Nights Wake Me Up Waiting for Love or the Days. I seem to have a few Advici fans in my stream chat. Is that how you pronounce that? Advici? Adviki? Advici? Advici? We definitely need to upgrade this sugarcane farm at some point. I guarantee that once we start flying around with our Elytra, we will go through that sugarcane in no time. Wait, hang on, I didn't mean to make flight duration 2 ones there. It's fine. There's probably more fireworks than I needed to make. Uh... Hey, let me find somewhere to chuck these. How many stacks do we want? Let's grab 4 stacks? 5 stacks. We'll fill up this top row. Hey, Roma Roblox 4. Welcome to the stream. You were chewing on a glow stick and it burst in your mouth. I recommend you call poison control. You ever do a mega build, you'll go through them? Yeah, I suspect that's the case. And I'm the kind of person who spams as well. Okay, fireworks. We'll get a bed on the way there. We've got the gas stoves. We've got the glass. We'll turn all of these ender pearls into... turn all of these into Eye of Enders. Ready to go? Am I forgetting anything? Do I like... Her name is Lust. She's fooled the mightiest men. Nations crumble from within. All it takes is just one sin. Lips red as blood. She'll take your money and she'll run all her beauty as a gun. Sounds cool. Hey, Jamalti Roan, welcome to the stream. When you were 6, I played with a glow stick and it exploded into your eye. That's, did I make them 1 or 3? I prefer 1. Gives me more control. Hey, Bradley, you're back. Welcome back. What about building blocks? Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Just fill up with a bunch of cobblestone, I guess. Yeah, we don't know where we'll spawn in the end, so filling it with a bunch of cobblestone's probably a good idea. Anything else? We've got... Oh, that's right. We're going to repair our bow. What about a totem if I die? I don't have any totems, and I can't be bothered grabbing one. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Plus, like, if I die, it'll probably be to the void, realistically. So a totem will not help me. What did I come down here for? Oh, yes, things to repair my bow. Your storage system's almost done. Oh, awesome, awesome. As you know, we just finished ours, and it's serving me well so far. All of my sticks are in my other place. Right, once we repair our bow, I think we'll be good, maybe? You know, we probably don't need to take all of our tools. Like, what do we need a shovel for? Take our axe. We really only need one of our pickaxes. Let me in! Let me in. Yep, there we go. I agree, totems won't help to the void. Exactly. Bring my mace, it can one-shot everything. I'm waiting until I have wind burst to use my mace. 1, 2, 3. Can I explain the storage system to you? Sure. I'll do it very quickly. I won't actually go into free cam to show you because I'm doing other stuff. So the way it works is we have the input system, and you just chuck a bunch of items into there, and hoppers take the items out, right? And they run them all along a big line, where along the way we have item sorters, which if the correct item is detected, it'll pull the items out of the hoppers and put them into the chest. If they're not the correct item, they will move on. They go through all of these sorters, and anything that's got a specific sorter will get put into them. If something doesn't have a specific sorter, it'll just get chucked down at their final bit with all of the other items that don't have a sorter, where the copper golems will just go in there and do their job and sort them out. That's the gist. All right, ready to go? I think we're ready. I'll fill up on some more cobblestone. And I'll have a wee nap before we go. It sounds hard to build. It did take us a while, but we got there, and I think it's it wasn't actually too bad. It wasn't too bad. Something we might expand in the future as well. In fact, something we'll probably expand in the future. Because there are other items that we, you know, forgot to include in the sorting. Oh, that's right. I was going to leave behind some of this, some of my tools. If I just... Can you not, sir? There we go. So spear, we'll take our spear, we'll take our sword, we'll take our axe, we won't take our shovel. We won't take our pickaxe, our hoe, and we'll only take one of our pickaxes, probably our silk touch one. You're very proud of the Jurassic Park 3 spawner you made in Minecraft? Oh, that sounds cool. I'm not good at building like organic stuff, so that's really cool. Right, I feel like I remember it being over this way. Yes, I was right. I'm hoping I'll remember the rough area it was. And also don't let me forget to grab a bed somewhere. Alright, off we go. Do I know Jurassic Park and Jurassic World? Of course I do. It's one of the biggest franchises in the world. I'm not a huge fan of it. But I know it. I know it. The best one is the first one. The original Steven Spielberg one. Bring my trident, but it can't rain in the end though. I also don't have a trident anymore. Oh, you know what I should have bought? I should have brought a anvil and a mending and an unbreaking book. So that we can chuck those, so that when we find an elytra, we can just chuck those straight on. Oh well. What other games do I play? I've been playing on my VR headset. I've been playing a game called Superhot. That's super fun. Alright, hello sir, can I just borrow this bed? Thank you. You didn't need to leave. In fact, I would prefer you go back inside, but it's fine. Jurassic Park 1, Lost World are your sound like you're a fan of the Jurassic Park franchise, Cat. You bought a Spinosaurus tooth in an antique shop for 20 euros. Ooh, that's not a bad deal. Bring experience potions. We've already left. Too late to go back now. We can just kill Enderman to repair stuff. But generally, like, for the most part, most things repair quicker than they break. All right, well, we are off. We are off on this adventure. Hopefully we don't perish in a spectacular death. Hopefully we live. The tooth is most certainly fake. Well, yeah, but it's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts, Cat. You never know. Maybe it's real. Maybe it's real. Biggest tooth I've ever held is a whale tooth. It was given to my grandfather by one of the local iwis. And we found it not long after he passed away. And it was like, oh, this is so cool. I don't actually know what we did with it. I think we buried it with him, maybe. I'm not sure. Hey, Gubber, is this a server? This is not a server, unfortunately. This is a single player world, but I appreciate you being here in the chat, keeping me company. You're gonna make bank in Minecraft? Why is that? Am I still going in the right direction? Yes. You need to set up like a nether highway. For sure, for sure. Guess what you would buy with 1 million euros? What would you buy with 1 million euros? A, a, a term deposit in the bank? Looking for an SMP to play on your kind of board. Unfortunately, this is not an SMP, so sorry I can't help you there. Sorry I can't help you there. But you know, maybe if you stick around, hang out a bit, chat in the chat, or just listen quietly, might help with that boredom a little bit. Maybe. I feel like I remember there being a hill. There was a hill, right? And I'm not seeing a hill anywhere, so that makes me think that we are not near this stronghold yet. I don't remember having to cross water to get to it, but maybe I did. I should really write down these coordinates. This is multiplayer. IO destroy all bases except for mine with an orbital strike cannon. Well, that sounds very peaceful. Oh, for a town you're making. Oh, when you said I'ma make a bank, I didn't take that as literally. I just thought you meant like you're gonna make a lot of money in Minecraft. Like I thought you were like, I'ma make bank, you know? I'ma make bank. Not like I'm gonna build a bank, like a literal bank. Dear. You're gonna play Minecraft Survival too? Awesome. Playing Minecraft while watching Minecraft is a classic combo, which I know that a lot of my viewers enjoy. Hello, Julie. Is this a server? No, this is just a single player world. So you can hang out in the chat. You can talk. We can have fun. You can enjoy the stream. But unfortunately, you cannot join the game. I'm just like during our vacation, I was sharing a room with my younger cousin, and originally it was going to be my brother, but he literally just like picked up the mattress and took it downstairs and slept on the floor, which I was fine with. And to generally to like I'm not a good sleeper, so so sharing a room makes it even more difficult for me to sleep. So to help me sleep, what I did is I put in my headphones and I listened to the Minecraft soundtrack. It was great. It was great. Would I join a server if you play? I'm not really looking to join any servers at the moment, unfortunately, Julie. You're playing on 60 FPS and still get like 23 FPS? That's not great. Although, that's about the 23 FPS. That's around about, not exactly, but that's around about what most movies are. Can I beat Man from the Mist? What's Man from the Mist? What's my goal right now? We are going to explore the end. And we have gone past it. Did that drop? I wasn't watching. I don't think it dropped. I think it broke. I think, are you Mr. Orbital Strike Cannon, Mr. Electro? Now, I'm still lost, because building an orbital strike cannon, that takes time, that takes effort. What happens if somebody just, like, breaks it? What's the counter? 2.9997 frames per second, which they call 24. Yeah, in New Zealand, the standard is actually 25, which is, I don't know why, but yeah. If you stream at the weekend, I will try to watch a whole stream without falling asleep because it's like 3 or 4 a.m. when the stream ends. I appreciate that. I appreciate your support, Vintages. It's 395,000 euros for a Spino skull. And also a Nissan Fair Lady for 85,000. You know, when people say, like, what would you do with $1 million? The older I get, the more boring my answer gets. I can't lie. Hey, Zoom, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. The heck, where did that go? This way? Ah, yeah, this way. I'm doing good, Zoom. I'm doing good. How are you? What are we using that extra frame for? I have no idea. It's one of those things where it's like, who decided to do that? Who decided that would be a good idea? I think it's actually something to do with the voltage. Yeah, I think it has something to do with the voltage of our like electrical sockets or whatever. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's not really the side of it's not the side of media that I know about, you know, the technical side. You're currently mining in a cave in your world. You've been playing on it for about a week or two, and you think you might have got past that 2-week phase. That's awesome, Zim. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. Remember my video. Remember my video. You'd pay to change the flag of the country to the Mojang logo, and then I would partner with Mojang to get extra money from Mojang. I don't think $1 million would be enough to pay off a country to change their flag. Have I heard of Oak Island? I haven't heard of Oak Island. What's Oak Island? I know the reason they used a fraction of a frame is an anti-flicker method, and I'm not sure why they prefer 24-ish FPS. You know, to be honest, I think that the reason why they don't go above like why they don't bother going above that is because I don't think that they're like I think that you can't really perceive anything higher than that. Like, people will say that they can, but like the difference between, at least for gaming, maybe it's a bit different since you're actually controlling the character and you're controlling the movements. But for film, I would be willing to bet that 99% of people wouldn't be able to tell the difference between 24 and 60. So I think that the reason, and I'm just pulling this out of my butt, but I think that the reason why it's 24 is because that's the lowest that they can go, because obviously, you know, the lower the frames per second, the smaller either the file size, or if you're going old school, the film reel is. So it's the lowest they can get without it being like noticeable. Do I have a base? I do have a base. It's a beautiful base. Ah! Where is this? Where is this end portal? This way. What's the IP? This isn't a server, Gubba, unfortunately. Hey, I believe in you. I believe in you, Cat. You can do it. You can make it to the end of a Finley stream. What? Are we going to a different stronghold than our original one? Because this feels different. Have I beat the game yet? I have beat the game. Shouldn't I know where the stronghold is if I have? Yes, I should know where the stronghold is if I have. The only problem with that is that I was stupid and didn't write and forgot. I forgot. I forgot. think it's funny the timing of your video because you just started your world like the day before and you're planning on making it for Everworld. I'm glad that it could be of service to them. You'd buy an island and then make it your own country named Mojang Landia and pay people to join your country. I think you're underestimating the amount an island and running a country costs, Mr. Electric. Ah, dear. Like in New Zealand, you can barely buy a house for $1 million. Do I play Donut? I don't know what that is. Should I add depth to my base? Depth is always a good thing to add to bases. With gaming, it does make a difference. I can personally attest to that. I do notice going back to 60 FPS on fast-moving titles like Apex. Fair enough, fair enough. Donut SMP. I do not play Donut SMP, no. That's that one that I see on YouTube Shorts all the time. Where is this portal? I don't remember the area looking like this. Okay, it's going down. Suppose we should go past it. Hey, KL41874, welcome to the stream. Can I call you K or something else? That's going to be tough to read out every time I read your message. Finally found it. I think we've found it. I think we've found it, hopefully. I feel like we might be at a different one than our original one, though, because I don't remember it looking like this. I could just be misremembering. Well, we're here. Suppose we'll find out if this is the same one as last time. I actually don't think it is. Let me pop on that for you guys. If a movie showed you 60 FPS, you couldn't really tell. You've tried watching animations greater than 30 FPS and it effectively does nothing? Yeah. And like obviously the higher the FPS is, it exponentially increases the size of the actual media. You translate your dollars to yen and do the same. Right, hello, portal room, where are you? I don't think we've been to the stronghold before. I well and truly don't. I would grab that horse armor, but I don't really have a bunch of space in my inventory right now, do I? Have I played any servers? So which one? Yeah, I played servers. I played Hypixel. I've played some private ones. I played. I did a Civilization event not long ago. Multiplayer Minecraft is a lot of fun. Lots and lots of fun. If you have a good group to play with, then I recommend you. I recommend it. Hello, Portal. Where are you? You got to go, Generamic? Oh, yeah. I definitely don't think we've been here. Look at this. It's inside of a trial chamber. Found a lava lake. Should you make a portal? No, don't make a portal. Don't rush anything. You're an unstable SMP. You're a side character for a Wenbu to kill. Awesome. This is a bit of a tricky stronghold to navigate, isn't it? Hello, Gorilla Guy VR. Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, this is just a single player. A single player series, so you cannot join, but you can hang out in the chat. And Lucas Little Funny, welcome as well. Same story. There's always the $5 from the slab staircase rule, but you would have to mark the block the eye went down on. That sounds like a lot of effort. I prefer running around aimlessly until I run into it. Remember to write the coordinates down? We will be sure to do that. Do I have a mace yet? I do have a mace. It's back at home. I'm waiting until I get wind charge to actually use it. Is there a chest up here? There is a chest up here. I feel like I never see this room in Strongholds. I don't know why. I always forget that it exists. Oh, another one. Should you build an XP farm? XP farms are very useful. A fair bit of effort. You used to not do it until you find a stronghold that's had 60 rooms. Well, at that point, then that feels like it might be a bit more worth it. Am I planning on playing Hytale on or off YouTube? One day for sure. The only reason I haven't played it yet is one, it's early access, so it's obviously not a complete game, and two, because it costs money. Yeah, Hytale looks really good, and I've heard pretty much only good things about it, other than the fact that it's obviously incomplete, which was to be expected. Do I want to join Unstable one day? I don't know, because I don't know that much about Unstable. Hey, Alejandro de Castro, welcome to the stream. You're jumping over to Twitch? That's awesome, buddy. Oh, sorry, Vintages. Did I see your message? It's a TV show, and it's this island near Canada where apparently gold buried under it, and somehow there's old Chinese Roman coin that they have found it. You should watch it. What's the show? The stronghold is very hard to. Hey, Catroll, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. And number one Finley fan, you found your way over to Twitch. That's awesome. Well, gotta lock in for the long haul, guys, because we are not being successful at finding this. You have a great idea, Cat. What's the idea? Go to the end. We are going to the end. We are going to the end. If we ever find this portal, that is. Either we're going to the end or we're spending the rest of the stream wandering around aimlessly. The Cures of Oak Islands. Ah, okay. Cool. I'm watching so many TV shows right now. I'm watching a show called Shrinking, which has got its second season coming out shortly. I'm watching The Pit, which has got its season airing right now. I just finished Percy Jackson. Watching Fallout. Lots of good TV out there right now. I should stream 2B2T. I've played 2B2D before. It's an interesting server. Oh, this is somewhere we haven't been before. Ah, here we are. Yeah, this is definitely a new stronghold, which is weird because we threw the eye from our base, so I would have thought it would have taken us to the same one. Okay, we ready? Well, there's not going to be a dragon, is there? So, yeah, I should watch The Rookie. Adele, I actually have seen The Rookie. Good show. It's a good show. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. If you like The Rookie though, you should watch Castle. It's the original Nathan Fillion cop show, and in my opinion, it's better than The Rookie. You're on all three streams now, Mr. Electro. You fancy. You fancy. What about the other streams? You're sick and now you're well. Well, I'm glad you're here now. Number one Finley fan. I'm glad you're here now. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. This is great for me. I need a new TV to watch. Waiting for Enclave to show up. Ooh. Enclave. That sounds like a fancy show. Okay, so essentially now we want to gather up a bunch of obsidian to make the end crystals. And then we'll kill the dragon once or twice, because why not, before we go and explore. Come on, come on. No! Here we go. All right. How long have I been doing YouTube? On and off for like quite a few years now. Like I think the earliest video on my the earliest public video on my channel is from like 5 or 6, maybe more years ago. Maybe I'm not sure. Oh, we got a visitor in the Twitch chat. We got a Bart visitor. Get out of here. Mr. Farming Tool's not dead. No, Mr. Farming Tool's at home. We didn't take him on this adventure because he's not going to be. Oh, he's not useful to this trip. The Enclave of the... Oh, right, the Enclave of the Fallout faction. That's right. I don't know the Fallout well enough. I haven't played any of the games. I've only watched the show, which is a good show. It's a good show. And I do, now that you say it, I do know that it is a Fallout faction. One thing I have been doing for your world is getting frustrated, like building something or something I'm just not having fun building. I'll leave it as it is and just do something else. Don't force your. My advice with that is don't force yourself to like to do stuff that you don't want to do. I think you usually feel the need to finish a project once you start it. Well, I suppose that's the trick is to really just bite off manageable projects. And what a manageable project is will look different for everybody, you know, depending on how long you've been in the world, what your play style is, you know. Yeah. You don't know the pain when you lose your creative base as a 5-year-old. Want to hear a story? Sure, I'd love to hear a story. You're a lore buff in many different fantasy universes. Fallout lore is grim and really well written. You sound like my friend. There's all sorts of things. Yeah, I'm I'm not that deep into it, but I'm loving the story of the show, and I love the world, and I love the aesthetic as well. That sort of poster, that sort of like retro futuristic almost is really cool. All right, we'll call this enough for now. Wait, do you actually need? You don't need obsidian to make end crystals. My goodness, I'm an idiot. I am such an idiot. Okay, well, let's get up to 18 ender pearls so that we can maximize our the amount of crystal. Yeah, okay. Two more. One time you and a friend were playing a creative in our server, and I was going to build a Hatsune Miku statue for fun, but I left it unfinished, and then I found another tutorial about a Hatsune Miku statue. Oh, we made two Hatsune Miku statues, is what I'm hearing. I need it for putting them down, though. Oh yeah, the obsidian for putting them down. Yes, except for the fact that we are just putting you can put them on bedrock as well, so we actually don't need it. Excuse me. I don't know why I thought it, you know, it's because obsidian's needed for crafting beacons. That's why I thought I needed it. All right, let's spawn in the dragon again. Was I the first person to watch in Twitch for your streams? You weren't number one Finley fan, no, but yeah. You're going to build the second one, but then you got bored and left both statues unfinished. Yeah, two halves of a Hatsune Miku statue. What stream did I get the Elytra? I still don't have the Elytra. To this day, I do not have Elytra. We are going to have an Elytra by the end of this stream, though. Alright, let's kill this guy. Come on. Land. Land. Come on, how are these not hit it? There we are. You just found the deep dark. Oh, be careful. Lots of scary things live there. Did I see your message? Yeah, the Curse of Oak Islands. Sounds really good. And why do I have rockets? Because we're going to get an Elytra. And we will use those rockets once we have that Elytra. How many days is my world on? Let's see, Adeli. 670. Yes, 6, 7, and all that funny stuff. You've got to go? Oh, that's a shame. Well, thanks for being here. Thank you for being here, and hopefully I'll see you again in a future stream, okay? Oh, there's still one more up there. Come on. Come on. Really too high up. Come on. How is this not hitting? A lot. It is a lot. You found some iron? Cool. Alright, now we kill this guy. Now she dies. If we can land these shots. Oh, come on. Hey! 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 You need to die now, my lady. Why is there so much clay everywhere? I don't see any clay. Oh, in your world. It's probably a lush cave if you're underground. Die, please. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, not that. Oh, look at that. Oh, pro. Oh, such a pro. Oh. Oh, I'll be taking autographs later, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're too... You're too... Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh, ignore that. Ignore that as well. Oh, yeah. Now that's... Oh, oh dear. Oh, oh, oh dear. Oh, stop it. Stop it. We have the same enemy here. Attack! Ah! I should have bought a water bucket. That's one thing we forgot. Oh! 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 Oh, come on. Look at her. She's playing chess here. She's defending herself. Yeah! Got her. Got her. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Well, there we go. That's that. Let's go through the gateway. So we should have two to choose from, right? I suppose it doesn't matter which one we pick. You found diamonds, Gubba? Awesome. The feeling of your first diamonds in a world simply can't be replicated. You know what? I don't want to go through that one. That one looks dangerous to get through. Go through our second run. Have you ever seen so many so close to each other? There's three right here. It's his home. You found two more diamonds? Awesome. All right, let's start. Oh, hello. Hello. Does it have a ship? Don't see a ship. Okay. Oh my gosh, what is this end spawn? Like 3 gateways, 2 cities. None of them have ships though, which is a bit of a shame, but we'll still explore them. Alright, well, we'll at least get some shulkers and some loot. So that'll be good. Hello, End City. Good to see you. Yay, shulker shells. You just died, but you were able to quickly get your stuff back. Awesome. What's your system? What's your system? Yay, we have enough for a shulker box now. we go. One issue you've had throughout the years, when you die and you have good stuff, you usually get demotivated and stop playing. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think that's something that a lot of people run into. The the feeling of having to get all your stuff back feels a lot worse than it usually is, you know? Sorry for no... Every time there's a place of interest, you make these things called rest stops. Oh, where you just chuck down a bed so you can respawn. That's smart, that's smart. The solution is just play hardcore. Either do well or commit the ultimate rage quit. Dear. The ultimate stakes, eh? You've had 3 to 4 hardcore worlds. You struck some starter loot and some beds in there. That's smart. That's smart. A good way to keep yourself in check. Weird seeing someone with netherite but not an elytra. Yep. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, we are currently elytraless. Hopefully for not much longer, though. Hopefully for not much longer. You have a path leading to a woodland mansion you found that you already looted. You made a rest stop along the way. That's so cool. Making your own little mini bases throughout the world. Alright, well, just shulkers from that one, but that's fine. We will go to the next one. And we will get copious amounts of loot, I'm sure. But not in the elytra, because there is, yeah. You lost your base? Oh no, covers! Oh, Swift Sneak. Swift Sneak is too good. They're also for if you're making your way towards a place but need a place to skip the night and stay safe without having to go back to your base. That's awesome. It reminds me of an old series that Stampy and Squishy did. I think it was called Twins or something, where they went through and made a bunch of different bases in different places throughout the world. Sorry for the noise of my dogs in the background, guys. Let's finish looting this tower first. By looting, I mean killing this singular shulker that's left here. Have I watched Luke the Notable? I'm aware of him. I haven't watched him. He's the guy who tried to copyright Hardcore series, right? Actually don't really care about anything from here. I'll take the end chest though. You're cooked, you don't have any food left. You might want to kill a pig or two there. Lift me up. Ah, there we go. Right, these rooms are always fun and dangerous. I have really good armor, so I should be alright. They're barely even hurting me. Get under here. No! No, stop releasing me. Alright, looks like we're going all the way up. It's fine. I'll take the horse armor, I guess. You can't craft horse armor now, right? No, you can't craft horse armor. It's only saddles. Hello? Why is he not opening? I thought they had to open to fire. This guy's a cheater. He's hacking. Okay, well, that's end city number 2 looted. Suppose we keep going. Orange is oranges because oranges are orange, or because orange named orange because oranges are orange? I don't know which came first. I would bet that the color came first. Or at least the name of the color came first. Obviously, the color came first because, yeah. You're in full panic mode, Gubba. You gotta kill a pig, kill a cow or something. Get yourself some, get some food into you. Get some steak into you. And if it's nighttime, if in doubt, dig a hole. And if you think you are going to die, take note of your coordinates. The fruit came first? The name of the fruit? Really? Tell me the story. Tell me the story, Aquatic Cactus. Tell me the story of Orange. I'm really nervous. I'm just going to... There's just going to be a random hole down to the void and we're going to fall in it. That's why I would love my elytra sooner rather than later. Let me get my fingers warmed up. Alright, Aquatic Cactus. Why do I take risks like that? Why do I do it? Your Minecraft is, your goal in this was to finally beat the Ender Dragon with no cheats, no keep inventory, none of that, as I have, all of my years playing Minecraft. My biggest, don't rush to that goal, though. Do not rush that goal. if some random person hadn't donated and asked me to kill the Ender Dragon a few hundred days back, today would have been the day I killed the Ender Dragon for the first time in this world. Day 666 of this world would have been the first day. Orange as a color used to be called Geolareed. Essentially means yellow-red. That makes sense. It is essentially yellow and red. Alright, well, we got really lucky finding 2 ancient cities right off the bat, and then we haven't found any more. You're safe now? Let's go, Gubba, let's go. The old Sanskrit for the fruit named Naranga? And eventually the French changed the word to orange. Huh. So for English, we use the French loanword without the French accent and got orange. Hey, 222 Asiji, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you doing today? The game said no to you being safe. Oh, are you no longer safe? We got a ship. We got a ship. There's a skeleton here. Oh, stay safe, Gubba. Stay safe. Hopefully you met the expectations of all the orange historians in the chat. I like it. Hey, you could have made that whole thing up and I wouldn't know. Swift Sneak is the best enchantment ever. I love Swift Sneak because look at how fast I bridge. Recovered your health? Phew. I am so nervous my finger's gonna slip off of the shift key. I just need the elytra just for that little bit of security, you know? Okay. Your base is in a spruce forest and you're in a dark oak forest. It sounds like you're a bit away from home. Alright, let's go straight for this elytra. Let's go straight for it. Hey, Big Lady, what am I doing? We are going for our elytra. You've never gotten an elytra before? Well, you can live that vicariously through me right now, as we are about to get it. This ship is very high up. Hello? I wouldn't mind a shulker hitting me right about now to send me up. Ooh. There we go. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Boop. Hello, elytra. Don't mind if I do. Yay. Oh, diamond spear. We can fly now. We can fly. Whee! Gotta love it. Gotta love that first few seconds of having an elytra. What do I think of drops versus big updates? I have found drops to be more satisfying than big updates were for a long time. I think that like I think that big updates have a higher potential. However, I think that more drops have been more satisfying than more big updates, if that makes sense. Like, I haven't been disappointed by a drop yet. Your elytra broke, so you got a new one and put mending on it. That is smart. The moment that we get home, we will be putting mending on one of these bad boys. In fact, if I remembered, I would have put mending on it before we... I would have brought a mending book with us, but we did not. You know, saddles aren't valuable anymore. I think it's funny how everything for an amazing end update is literally right there in Minecraft Dungeons. The end update's definitely coming. It's in too high demand for them not to be working on. The only question is when. And I'll be honest, for like probably for years now, I've been thinking like the end update is right around the corner, and it never is. I've always, you know, I've thought it's going to be the next thing they announce for so long. You died, Gubba? Oh no! Yeah, I believe in you. You can get your stuff back. And this time, since I'm guessing you've spawned back at home, I'd recommend taking note of where your base is. You don't get lost again. No, don't. Can I drop? There we go. I'll take that. Thank you. Hello. Give me your shulker shells. Thank you. And one more over here. There we go. Anything useful in here? Not really. You need to die, sir. There we go. Gotta wait for me to drop. Wish there was some way to block the levitation effect. Yeah, when you find a music disc and it's disc 13. What do you mean? That's the best music disc. It's such a jam. Did I already check these chests? Yes. Just want the shulker shells. Ooh, these guys are doing a bit of a battering on me, aren't they? go. Shulkers are a really cool mob, aren't they? They're so unique. They make me think, like, when they do an end update, you know, a lot of people are like, you know, just add some more Enderman varieties, but I don't know, the Shulkers are proof of concept that they could do some really cool, unique things with the End mobs. I'd love some more just, like, weirdos like Shulkers, you know? Oh, come on, where did that even come from? You lost all the evidence? Oh, no, Gubba! It's okay, yeah, you can get them back. You'll build them back up again. Your goal right now is to not leave until you have a stack of diamonds? That's a lot of diamonds. Don't remember my tip, Zumbapui. Don't burn yourself out by trying to rush yourself to getting really good gear. Beta Rain is a great place for him to start as a reference. Yeah, I kind of know the Beta Rain mob. Yeah. The Beta Rain mod. Sorry. Alright, well, we can fly now, so that's handy dandy. No spare iron in your chest? Aww. It's okay. It's okay. You'll get back. You'll get back. Alright, let us find the next end city. I don't want this cobblestone anymore. I'll get rid of these purple pillars. Oh, does it have a ship? It does have a ship. Yeah, that's the spirit, Gubba. Is getting a happy ghast worth it? I like the happy ghast. I like having my Bobderman flying around. And they are useful for building tall builds as well. You just jump on the back, float on up. We used them a lot to build our courthouse. Ooh, spire. Almost forgot to put on my elytra there. And by almost, I mean I did forget to put on my elytra there. Gonna make copper tools for now. Copper tools are great for that, because you get so much copper early game. Even early game, you get so much copper. Just being able to make some weak tools and stuff that's still better than stone. Pretty great. Honestly, it's such an underrated feature of the copper update. We used copper gear so much at the beginning of this series. You know, because we did like take it so slow and didn't go underground for a long time. The copper tools were perfect because they gave us a bit of protection, but they didn't require us to go on a big mining trip and ruin that early game buzz. So many parts of this game you haven't explored, that's why you want to commit to this world more? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Copper Gear is so good for early game. Again, maybe my favorite part of the Copper update. Even I might even prefer it over the Copper Golem, you know? Just because of what it did for this, like what it did for this world. What the Copper update did for this world, like, honestly, is huge. Because it did help me take it slow, and it did help me, you know, avoid rushing into things too early. You're the top 1 viewer. You are right now. I think that's actually you're the top 1 chatter. You forgot to grab tortillas when you were out. You don't feel like making them. That's unfortunate. I don't think I've ever made tortillas before. I might have made them once or twice, actually. Alright, well that's the second Elytra gathered up. Got another city over here. Yeah, congratulations on being number 1, Gubba. Ooh, I gotta remember to put on my chest plate when I go into these places. Because they do start to do a bit of damage without having that protection on. Not terribly hard, you just don't want to dirty your kitchen again. Fair. What's my favorite game of all time? I mean, it's probably got to be Minecraft. It's probably got to be Minecraft. Like, I feel like it would be dishonest to say anything about Minecraft just because of how much I've played the game and how long I've played it for. And yeah. I don't know why I said that, like, begrudgingly. But yeah, Minecraft is a great game. Once you do everything you want in vanilla in this world, you're going to start modding? Cool. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. Got 6 iron in 1 vein. That's not a bad vein. Do I have still have the skeleton bonesy? I do. I've been trying to think of what to do with them. And we got to build him some sort of a place to call home. Right, we're almost to a stack of stack of shulker shells. Got to switch over to PC, so you're gonna lurk back in a moment. All right, sounds good, Aquatic. Sounds good. That's new. Got more iron? Awesome. Have I seen the giant iron veins with iron blocks? I have. They're pretty cool, aren't they? They are pretty cool. I do know of one where one is in my world as well. We haven't really bothered to mine it though, because I didn't find it until after I'd already built an iron farm. Back up to 10 iron. You see, it goes quickly. It goes quickly. Ah! Yeah, this is gonna lead into another thing that I wanted to talk. Actually, it's not gonna lead in. I'm gonna bring it up without any sort of segue. So during the time I was away, we had some really bad weather, and you know we had bad weather on Waiheke Island. It wasn't too bad, you know. We had a bit of sunshine as well, but there was really bad weather back at home, and it was so bad weather actually that there was quite a bit of problems caused, which obviously isn't good. And yeah, it's been a bit weird to come home after that because there's a whole bunch of landslides everywhere. You know, you drive around town and you can look them up. You can see the pictures online of the landslides around Mount Maunganui. When you drive around town and you see the hills and stuff, and there's just big chunks of dirt just missing from the hills, and it's crazy. And yeah, and about 9 people were killed in 2 different landslides around the area. One just at the base of Mount Maunganui, and one at a different sort of mountain or hill called Papamoa Hills. And it's been funny to come home after that because you know, it feels like it felt a bit weird to be away. You know, I was away on vacation having fun with family, and while we were away, you know, back home there was this awful weather happening and crazy, absolutely crazy. And luckily nobody I know got hurt. But it wasn't good for a lot of people. I think, yeah, there was, it's not good. It's not good at all. We actually went down for a walk down to the mount yesterday. Didn't get too close because I felt a bit weird getting too close. It's sort of like, you know, they're still, you know, the emergency operations trying to recover the remains and just clear the dirt is still happening, and didn't want to get in the way of anything, you know. It's just one more thing for them to worry about if I moseyed on up to be like, hey, I'm being nosy. So yeah, kept our distance, but it's a big old chunk of dirt, and it came down right on a campground. Why it was so disastrous. And you know, there's footage of it happening. It wasn't like it happened during all this rain. It was actually like, you know, it was the morning, the rain had passed, it was sunny outside, you know. The people were at the campground, they were up brushing their teeth, being like, yeah, ready to get started on this day now that the weather's cleared. And then a big chunk of the hill came down on top of them. But yeah. It ain't good. It ain't good at all. I don't know if anybody watching has ever been to Mount Maunganui, but it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place. And yeah, it's quite a tragedy. Quite a tragedy, and one that certainly hits close to home for me, considering, well, I mean, just the proximity, you know? Alright, well, we're almost up to a stack of the shells. Is that the city we already went to? I think it is. Let's switch to one of my not broken ones. I mean, how much do we want to get? Because, like, we wanted quite a few shulker boxes, I think, and a few spare elytras. We'll keep going for a bit. We'll keep going for a bit. Just until we get bored, I guess. Until we just decide that we've had enough. Oh, look, there's another ship right there. Are there any other, there's only Spire from the End Cities, right? You can't get it. There's no other armor trims from here. I don't think so, at least. Found a cave. Ooh, be careful. Do you go in it? Depends how deep it is. You know, if it seems a bit deep, a bit dark, you know, maybe save it for another day. If it's just a little surface one, where you just get a few easy gear, then I don't see why not. Not that deep. Then why not? Why not? Give it a little explore, poke your head in, you know. Found more iron? Awesome. Paid off. Before I forget, I do need to take some purple blocks home for the storage system. Just fill up on a few of these. $79 from one mining trip? That's not too shabby. Let's make a few shulker boxes just to save on space. Quite a few. I think we probably only just need the one. Found clay, probably a lush cave, right? Maybe you can get an axolotl. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's another city right there. This is a good little cluster of them, isn't it? Have I ever gotten a blue axolotl? I have never gotten a blue axolotl, no. I'd like to, though. That's a big old bragging right, isn't it? Getting one of those blue axolotls. It would be a pretty cool thing to do. You're out of food? Oh no, Gubba. It sounds like you need to make a bit more of a reliable food source for yourself. Sounds like food might be a bit of a problem for you. Let me check on my proper stuff. Found glowberries? Okay, that's good. Oh my gosh, these guys are really deadly. Actually, they're not too bad. Once we have our chest plate on, they don't do much damage, to be fair. I just gotta always remember to put my chest plate on when I come into one of these rooms, because there's a lot of them. There is a lot of them. Come on, buddy. Open up. I dare you. There we go. Right, we got him. Oh, there's one more. Oh. Oh, come on. Come on. He snuck through the hole. My goodness. Shocking. Shocking behavior. Okay, was there another one that we hadn't explored? I think this one, right? Maybe that one. This one, yeah, it must be this one because there's chunks floating around it. What do I think of the villager trade revamp? I haven't seen too much of it, but from what I've seen, it seems pretty good. Because villager trading is pretty OP at the moment. But you can get a lot of things just from villager trading. And it's not even that hard to do. There's a lot of resources we'll never really have to think about again in this world because we have the villagers for it. Yeah, I don't know if it makes sense that the meta to get the perfect armor in the game is to just trade with a bunch of villagers. Do I think it will update old villages when it comes out? Probably not. I don't know though. I don't. Yeah, I would guess not, because they generally when they change stuff, it's very rare that they actually change the actual existing worlds of players. Hey, you're back. Welcome back, Vegemite. But who knows? Maybe they will. Maybe they will wipe all existing villages' trades. I don't think they should though. They should leave that up to the player whether or not they want to have their trades be OP or not. I mean, obviously, like after the update comes out, then it's not up to the player, but you know, if a player already has a really good trading hall set up, then they should be allowed to keep it that way. You're not lost, but you're stuck? What do you mean you're stuck? Your pickaxe broke. Oh, you're gonna have to do the ever so painful, but we've all done it, having to mine out of a cave by hand. Or if you're lucky, maybe you can find like a mine shaft or something and get some wood to make a new pickaxe. You don't have any wood? Well, that's not good. We're going on a ride today? What ride? Like a roller coaster ride or like a transportation ride? Like a ferry or a car? You're going into spectator mode? Hey, don't be sorry. It's your world. It's your world. Your world, your decision. A bike ride. Ah, where you biking to? I mean, obviously don't be specific. Don't dock yourself. But like, what kind of bike ride? Are you biking through the city? Biking to get to like your friend's place? Are you biking through like a bush track? We have a pretty good amount of shulker shells on us. We could probably call it quits. Yeah, well, I think I'm happy with this amount for now. However, we are not. Oh, that is cool. That's cool how we can see all the way over. We're not going to leave the end yet, because I'd like to kill the Ender Dragon once or twice more. Just because why not? You know, could be fun. You found your base? Hey, awesome. You and your friend are gonna ride around town. Awesome, that sounds chill. Look at how quickly we can do this. Come on now. Come on now. There it is. I want to try something. Attack! We didn't do quite as much damage as I thought we might, to be honest. All right, let's get this guy. Let's get this guy killed. Yeah, I wanna try and spear him. Didn't do as much damage as I thought, you know. You left mine with 33 iron, not too shabby. You live next to the town where licorice was invented. That's crazy. I love licorice. Love myself some licorice. Got to go. You're leaving in like half an hour. Need to get ready. All right. Thanks for being here, Vegemite. Thanks for being here, and hopefully I'll see you again in a future stream. Okay. You have a good bike ride. Yay! We killed the dragon again. Woo! Do we kill him again? Do it again? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's do it. What about the elytra? Hello, James Gotkowski. Welcome back. Good to see you. Should you find diamonds again, Gubba? Well, that's up to you. Depends what your goals are. I think that you shouldn't be in any rush to. You're gonna try to be in every stream, Vegemite? I appreciate that, and I admire your support. How quickly we can get these crystals down. Okay, not very quickly apparently when we can't hit them. Here we go. One more. Hello, Hockey Slapshot. Welcome back. Glad to see you again. How's it going? Why can I not get this final crystal? Wait, oi, 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 oi. There it is. Right, now to just remove this guy from existence. Oh my goodness. When could we play together? I don't have any I don't have any streams planned in the near future for viewers to join, but make sure do keep an eye out. Do keep an eye out. Before I go, you just want to say I'm a really nice person. Well, that's lovely. Thank you, Vegemite. I try to be. I try to be. Uh-oh. Alright. Let's kill this guy. You have a dog? Hey, that's awesome, Gubba. That's awesome. What are you going to call it? What are you going to call it? Yay! I think you should call it Finley. For no particular reason at all. Yay! Awesome name, Gubba. What's my favorite song, Hockey Slapshot? I don't know. Did we kill this guy again, by the way? Did we kill this guy again? Yeah, I've talked about this a bit in the stream. In fact, I think I talk about... Did I talk about? I don't know. I have a weird relationship with music, because I don't really like listen to music for music. I listen to music more for the what I associate the songs with. Like, whether it's a movie or a memory or something. If that makes sense. Should we kill him one more time? Yeah, let's do it. One more dragon kill in us today. Alright, one more crystal, and then we just gotta kill him again. We're getting pretty efficient at this whole dragon killing stuff. Gotta squeeze an arrow in there. There it is. You know, let's take matters into our own hands. Get him! Going in for a perch. I will perch with you. Here we go. We got him. Alrighty, alrighty. What's the last time we played FNAF? I don't even know if I could name the first time I've played FNAF Hockey Slapshot Official. I don't know if I've ever played FNAF. I can't lie. Actually, I think I have played it once or twice at a friend's house, maybe. Okay, well, I think I know the best way to get home, and that is... do this. Here we go. Home sweet home. What is that? Okay. But yeah, if I listen to Avicii, okay, if I listen to him, I'll tell you about it in the next stream. Okay, thanks for being here, Vintages. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for being here. Hopefully I'll see you again in a future stream. Alright, well, that was a successful journey, wasn't it? Let's empty our spoils. Get rid of this now, because we can just fly out with our Elytra. And that does a lot. Oh, that does a lot to open up this area, doesn't it? Okay, we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Oh, actually, hang on. No, Purpur needs to be put in. Purpur goes down here, right? Yeah. There we go. We'll get rid of this filter item, because we no longer need it. Okay, that'll be good. Let me get some... oh. Let me get some grey dye. Do we have any grey dye? We have black dye. You accidentally hit. Oh no, Guppa, why would you do that? You'd better apologize right now. I know we have bone meal somewhere in here. Hello? Anybody seen bone meal anywhere? Oh, there we go. Right, grey dye will dye this guy. You gonna feed him some steak so you forgive thee? That's a good idea. Oh, I forgot I had this on. This mod on. Make it so that I can see the contents. That's cool, isn't it? Right, yeah, I'm gonna get a bunch of cobblestone into shulker boxes because I'm telling you right now, we do not have an unlimited amount of cobblestone. I think I already sent all my shulker shells through the system, so they'll hopefully end up down here somewhere. What should you do in your survival world? well, what do you fancy doing? You could build a really nice house. You could build some farms. You could, do other stuff. Build some nice buildings. You should go explore. You should build a chicken farm. That sounds like a good idea. Right, that's in there. There we go. Okay, let's get some more things into our storage system, shall we? It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. First though, I'm going to enchant our brand new elytras. So we need some emeralds. And we need some books. Emeralds and books. Stack of emeralds and 2 books. And we'll get unbreaking and... Oh, also, guys, you know the drill. Whenever we get a new piece of gear, a new piece of kit, we need to name it. So if anybody has a good name for our elytra, leave it in the chat now. My favorite name is what we will call it. And yeah, it's a fun way for you guys to get involved with the world, I guess. So leave your elytra name ideas in the comments, in the chat now. Wings? Not bad, not bad. It's a classic. It's a classic name. You guys have until until I find these books. Ah, here we are. Well, actually, you have until I yeah, until I get around to renaming it. I believe I can fly. That's also pretty good. Supersonic. Oh, that's intense. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. We'll pick one once we get to the anvil. Excuse me. Where is unbreaking? Okay, so our wings. We need a new anvil. I think my favorite one that I've seen is I Believe I Can Fly. So, unless a better one comes through, it will be called I Believe I Can Fly. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. I Believe I Can Fly. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay, let's get to work. Emptying some more chests out. And I think that the next one I want to empty is the one down here. This one's been sitting down here for simply too long. Yeah, okay. Let's get to work cleaning up the base, getting some things sorted into their place. And yeah, that's not too shabby. We're doing well. We are doing well, I would say. We got a bit of cleaning to do still, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We've got to say, but you found 7 diamonds. That's so awesome. Right, that's sorted. I want these creepers dead, because each time I come out of my little basement, they're waiting to blow up right on top of me, aren't they? Wait, where am I going? Hello, sir. Did you find your way down? That's all right. Nope! Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, this... Okay, okay. Let me go and sleep. This is all a bit hectic. Oh my goodness. Oh, please. Oh, they did break some redstone. No! Don't. Oh my god, that is so annoying. Oh, you guys don't even know. You don't even know, guys. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna need some. Need a redstone torch and some redstone. I hate everything. I hate everything. All of it. You going hunting with Doggo? Awesome. Can I just grab some repeaters as well? Hey, Caleb! Welcome back. It's good to see you again, buddy. How's it going? Are you doing well? I hope you're doing well. I need to get my hoe. Where did I put it? Here it is. We're doing well? That's awesome, Caleb. That's awesome. I'm doing pretty well myself, other than the fact that this creep is just absolutely massacred part of my base. Nope. Torch. Repeater. Okay. Oh my gosh. So annoying. So annoying. Actually, I'm missing a sticky piston as well, which is also particularly annoying. Can you turn slime blocks back into balls? You can. My goodness, creepers can just be the worst, can't they? I need some more redstone as well. And I'll just need some wood, and I know I put my bamboo wood in, and for some reason I didn't include that in the actual storage system. I need some iron. Okay, I just need some more redstone. Okay, let's see if we can repair this. By repair, I mean pretty much fully rebuild it because the creepers just did not let up. So we'll do that, and then we need to do... these in. We'll do this, and then we'll grab some more stone. Right. There. Then we just run the redstone into there. That should do it, I think. I think that should do it. Wait, no, that's not doing it. That's not doing it. There it is. Wait, that needs to be out. You need some more sticks. There's 2 creepers outside. Well, that's a bit deadly. I recommend staying inside and staying safe. There's 2 creepers outside of your base. There's too many. Okay, is this gonna work? Only one way to find out. Nope. Right, of course that's not going to work. Will that work? What? Where did the piston go? Hello, Hisuri, you got a girlfriend? Congratulations. Congratulations. I hope you two are happy. Why can't I remember how this thing works? Hang on, let me see it over. Where's the one that we have over here? Yeah, so this needs to be activated on a delay after this one. Okay, let's see what happens here. Didn't work. That's because this needs to be delayed. Okay, that should be working, assuming that the timing's not been messed up. Okay. That is working again. Goody good. Let's go back to cleaning up. Ah, dear. Stupid creepers. I really need to light up my base a bit, don't I? Let's do our inside chests. And let's sleep before we have another creeper incident. Alright, cleaning up the chests. The satisfying but time-consuming endeavor. I suppose I could use shulker boxes, couldn't I? That would actually speed things up. Yeah, I should probably do that. Let me grab some chests. Yeah, we'll speed things up a bit with a couple of shulker boxes. Hello, sir. What are you doing in my home? Please get out. You made a nice nether portal? Ooh, that's something we need to make in this world, actually. A really nice looking nether portal. These stone bricks. Cool. Yeah, I think that might be one of the next things we do in this world is work on the nether a bit. Right, nicely done. Once we fill up these input chests, because obviously we can fill them up faster than they can empty, so once we fill them up, we'll have to take a bit of a break and let them empty a bit. That's what I've been doing pretty much the whole time I've been doing this. Filling them up as much as I can until I can't fill them up anymore. Which I think we are getting to that point with these ones now. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, gotta wait for them to filter through a bit. So we can do the next batch of items. Satisfying to see all of our reserves going where they need to go. Did you try to find netherite? You could try. You could certainly try. It's not the most abundant thing ever, so you might not succeed, but there's no harm in trying. I'm just sort of looking through and seeing how much of everything we have. Checking my stocks. We also need to take account of anything that should have its own dedicated storage bit. So we're looking for things we might have forgotten that should have it, or things that we're just getting an abundance of in here. Yeah, these guys have got to the point where they're holding a bunch of items that they don't know what to do with. You're gonna find at least one netherite? Alright, sounds good. But we could do things like group up certain items, like music discs, for example. And I can't find any more music discs at the moment. If we tell them to put all the as many music discs as we can into one chest, and that'll save us a bit of a headache. In saying that, I don't see any other music discs that seem to have a chest. Nope. Is anyone holding a music disc? Also nope. But I can grab out some music discs. Just get them in there manually. The moment they can drop items into water streams, you'll use them frequently. Fair enough, fair enough. I must say, I do enjoy them. I do enjoy them. The old copper golems. 2 netherite in 1 vein. That's awesome. I think the max is only 3. All right, we're just gonna hang about a bit and get some items and chests. You know what? While we wait for that, I'm going to get another chest. It's going to be a shulker. This one will do. And this shulker, we're going to fill up with things that should have their own storage slot. So, for example, all of the raw ores should have their own storage. Excuse me. Let's do that. Yeah, like raw gold. Raw copper. Hold up. It was that raw copper chest that we found. There we go. Here we go. Raw iron. And are those all the raw materials? All the raw stuff? Raw gold, raw copper, and raw iron? I think so. So, copper, iron, gold. What else needs needs its own spot? I mean, maybe things like seeds or help even. Or melons and, you know what, melons and pumpkins probably should. You know what else should? Is sticks. Sticks should have their own spot. As well as bamboo wood. So that would go with items. That would go with decorative blocks. That would be items. That would go with decorative blocks, probably. Let's see. Each frog light should probably get its own spot. Oh, glass should get its own spot for sure. That would go decorative blocks. Okay, okay. So we'll do the raw blocks. Yeah, so we'll need to extend this bit and actually, yeah, the raw blocks, the raw stuff should go into items, not into blocks. We already have set up. Okay, sweet. Yeah, okay. Okay, now we need to let them keep going a bit. Gonna be right back in 10 minutes. All right, sounds good, Gubba. Sounds good. Our world is in a really good place right now. You know what we haven't done is we haven't flown around with our Elytra over it. I really like it. I really like how it looks from up here. The pathways. Something about the pathways looks so satisfying. So smooth. So curvy. So good. Dear. Yeah, that should be working. Let's go and load up these shulker boxes with another load of items. We've almost got all the chests cleared out of our house, so that's nice. Got, what is that, 5 to go? And then we've got all those outside ones, which is quite a few. All right, fill her up. Go, I'll empty the stuff in my inventory, and then we'll bring those shulkers down, ready to be popped in. There we go. Put our shulkers down. Just like that. And wait some more, I guess. Right. The frog lights should have their own spot in our storage. Do I not have any of the purple? Might need to go and get some purple. Okay, and frog lights are decorative. Oh. Oh, hot, 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 hot. We're good. You know, let me actually grab a stack of each. Here we go. We will pop this frog light into here. Actually, what's the order that we use? It is yellow, green, purple. Wait, that's the correct order. Okay, well, now we wait. It's a lot of waiting. You got bad news? What's the bad news, Gubba? What's the bad news? You've died once again? Oh no! It's okay, I believe in you. I believe in the Gubba dream. You think your items burned in the nether? Oh no, that's not good. That's not good at all. You'll have to get them back now. The good news? Oh, there's good news. You found a bastion. Ooh, that's pretty good. You might find netherite in there. In fact, you can get them from bastions, can't you? Oh, there's a template in the chest. Oh, that's good. That is very good. Okay, well, we have done pretty well today. We have officially explored the end now. We've got Shulkers, we've got Elytra. We're in a pretty good place in our world, aren't we? We are in a pretty good place. So next up, we've got to keep on getting things into our storage system. At some point, we've got to extend our storage system with some of the things we have forgotten. And yeah, we've got some other things to do. We've got to make a nice looking nether portal. We've got to, yeah. Hey, we've been really successful today. We've been really successful, and I'm thinking, there's not much point in waiting around in the stream, just hopping around waiting for items to filter through. I can do that outside of stream. So it might be time to end the stream now. It was a really good stream. It was a really good stream. I had a lot of fun today. I hope you guys did too. I will thank you all very much for watching. It was a lot of fun. I'll say thank you in the chat now. Thank you very much to Aquatic Cactus. Thank you to Mr. Electro. Thank you to Number One Finley Fan. Thank you to thank you to Vintages. Thank you to Generamic Official. Thank you to Zumbapui. Thank you to Marcus Markuk. Thank you to Gubba. Thank you to Mr. Electro. Thank you to Stanislaw. Thank you to Jamalti Roan. Thank you to Gubba, Vintages. Thank you to Big Latio. Thank you to Vegemite. Thank you to Adeli Tool. Thank you to Julie Fibra. Thank you to Alejandro to Castrio. Thank you to Caleb. Thank you to Zumbapui. Thank you to Matt Will Be Blessed in our hearts. Thank you to Hockey Slapshot Official. Thank you to Catterall. Thank you to Bradley Stacy. Thank you to Mr. Electro. Thank you to Monster Boy MC. Thank you to Hisura. Thank you to Lucas Little Funny. Thank you to Darius Moga. Thank you to James Gotkowski. Thank you to Gorilla Guy VR. Thank you to Roma Roblox. Thank you to 222 Asiji. And thank you to anybody else who I may have missed or was just watching along without chatting. If you did enjoy, do be sure to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next stream. Goodbye. Bye.